Aside from Genji, who's your favorite Overwatch character?
Besides,
Genji.
besides Genji, Mercy.
Oh.
Because she's always healing me, right?
I was about to ask, are you establishing a lore here that we, you know?
I don't need to establish.
Oh, that's true, that's true.
That's the
I
thing.
think the internet
Yeah.
does it for you, yeah.
Yeah, so I think some more things come in background stuff like I don't know. The Michael told me that he's willing to write not only about Genji or about all Overwatch and all the background stuff. Just May short came out.
Yes.
So yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Are you open to playing Genji in a live action adaptation?
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it. Totally. But I don't know. Probably they're gonna do animation. I think it's my guess. But live action, yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm ready.
Did you ever imagine that while working on Overwatch that the game and Genji, the character, will be this popular?
Oh,
this
not at
big?
all, not at all. Actually, when I auditioned for this, and I didn't know I was auditioned for Overwatch because that's so confidential. And I just got a call from my agent. Hey, you got a call. You got to audition for the video game. Oh, it's cool. So what's it about? I don't know.
So they just gave you the lines.
Yeah, the line says the description says we are looking for someone who's like Ken Watanabe in Last Samurai, but a younger version. And I thought, oh, I can do that. That's fine. I'm from Japan too. So then I booked a job, and then they told me this is for Blizzard, and then I didn't audition for that. But actually it came out the Blizzard and turned out to be an Overwatch. Then I didn't know because I don't play video game much, so I didn't know how big it's gonna be. Then video game came out, and now I realized, oh, this is so big.
Right?
Yeah. And then Genji is one of the most popular characters. It's cyborg and ninja, so it's good, best combination. So.
When did you realize that it's that big? When did it occur?
The beginning of this actually January 3rd, 4th, like that. Is I went to the first convention. My friend was organizing it, and I couldn't even walk 10 meters without asking to take a picture. And then why, these guys know my face because I just did a voice for the video game, Then now it's everywhere. Hey, can I take this? I'm very grateful. Yes.
Hi, I'm Colin from Ungeek. Just wanted to know, when you were starting with with the lines and everything, did the producers from Blizzard did they give you a lot of backstory into
No.
Genji? No. So you were doing it kind of raw and
Actually, that's what we're gonna do. So when I gonna get script like a day before, then I go to the studio and the director and then the writer of Overwatch, either they're gonna be there or they on Skype. So then every time they explain this is line, the meaning of this line, this and this and this. Then I gonna re-record like 5 different versions to cover all the possibilities. So they don't even know which version they're gonna use until I record it. So we try to cover all the possibilities. Then they pick later. So I don't think they're gonna decide which direction anyway. So that's how we record. So then I didn't even know some lines that sometimes say what the hell is this line? It's kind of weird, right? Then later, a couple months later, the seasonal the event came out. Oh, that's the line for. So I will know make sense because sometimes the line for the Sentai Genji beginning of what the hell is that? But yeah, that's what we record.
So you don't record it together with the other voice actors?
No, not at all. So we separate. So we never met actually at the recording booth. Yeah.
That's interesting because some of the lines that Genji would say are sometimes directed at certain characters from.
But
the series.
when I get the script on the side note says the Mercy said this,
Okay.
then
Then
my line this, then the director actually
the Mercy part.
reads the line. So
Okay.
that's easier for me. Yeah.
So when did you first meet your fellow voice actors?
It's I think last year in November. It's right after the BlizzCon, the rock party. Yeah, and we get together. Oh, this is Lucio. Oh, this is Gabriella. Oh, this is this. I haven't met a couple people yet. I haven't met Lucy, the Mercy, because she lives in New York, and I haven't met like 1/3 of people. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
I'm Luis from the Raymore Files. I was going to ask, how was, aside from Overwatch, we're also known as the young Goki
Yes.
from Street Fighter Alliance West. So maybe in compared to like voice acting, how was the experience of actually acting in front of the camera?
The difference is, for me, it's always, people always say, oh, you're gonna change the acting style on the stage and the camera and whatever. But for me, it's kind of same. But the difference is there's the movie or on camera they have a physical limitation. I cannot do much, but in the recording studio I tend to move. But sometimes people, the director tells me don't move too much because the off the mic. So, but that's the difference. But pretty much the same. How to act. And actually, voice acting is tough because you have to act only voices, no facial expression, no physical expression, anything. So that's why it's when I'm learning so much about acting through voice acting, so I can use that experience to the on camera.
Since you've already talked about suddenly finding yourself popular, that people are, want to take pictures with you, knowing that you're Genji Shimada. How did you, how did you really study popularity? Especially, when maybe going to events and meeting fans.
How what?
Yeah, how are you able to deal with the sudden, popularity?
I mean, I'm grateful. So some people charges for selfies, right? But I think that's lame. So I never do that. So yeah. So every time people ask me to take a selfie, I'm more than welcome. Yeah. So.
Do you have any memorable fan interactions? What's your most memorable, like the best interaction you had, or even the worst you had?
I mean, because of the Genji's background, I guess sometimes really deep, the fan mail, because the Genji became cyborg and then he has to find inner peace, right? So some people, so one girl emailed me, she had cancer and then a tumor. And because of the tumor, she has to she couldn't control appetite. She gained weight until 300 pounds. But because of Genji, she tried to accept who she is and then try to find inner peace and then work on herself. Actually, I invited her to the convention on January, and because of my, as I said, my friend was organizing it. So I called my friend, hey, I need to invite one of my fans. And then can you give me a hotel and a ticket and everything? She said, sure. Then I invite her to go to con. So that's my memorable because of the Genji, because background, I get those kind of fan mail and letters, stuff like that. Yeah, I try to return everything. Yeah.
2 more questions so we can wrap up.
Yeah. You have, aside from Overwatch, you also have a wish list of maybe other games or maybe movies or series that you want to be part of, like being a voice actor or maybe.
I mean, I want to play superhero in the X-Men or something. I started voice acting. The first role was the small role, but I played a Sunfire in an video game called X-Men Destiny. That was my first role. So since then, I wanted to play Sunfire in live action. Yeah, so.
Last question. So, you're a martial artist and you're here in the Philippines right now. Are you interested in finding out about Kali?
I train Kali actually.
Yeah.
So I teach Kali too. Then my teacher is kind of try to connect me with his teaching in Manila. So if I have time, I want to visit or I want to meet up. And it's beautiful, martial arts actually, and useful.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not like American martial arts.
not the Hollywood martial arts. Yeah.
It's, Filipino Kali is very tactical and very street. You know, you can use street, especially right now. You know, since Born series, all the action series is really close, close range, and really change the the fast pace. So Filipino Kali is the one that's actually all the Hollywood trains the most right now. No, like before. Before it's like the Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee style. It's wide, and the all those movement. But right now it's
all circular movements.
everything is close. So all the Filipino Kalis, I think the most right now is trained in Hollywood right now.
I know you did it a while ago, but can you see the
Oh,
Yes.
Alt, okay, ready?
Ready?
友人の剣をくれ!
Thank you.
You're probably going to be saying that a lot.
Yeah, no.
We apologize.
Apologize for that.
Or maybe you can say move the payload.
Or can you say I need healing? Just
I need healing. I do need healing, yes.
thank you so much.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.